We make audio products, and we sell them all over the world. But it's where we travel, who we meet, who we connect with along the way, which inspires us to do what we do. Behind our story, there is a story. This is Behind the Dial. Hey everyone, welcome to this episode of Behind the Dial. I'm here in front of the Tivoli showroom and shop in Boston's Newbury Street. Man next to me, Brady, marketing guru, business owner, co-founder of Double Elvis Productions. And today we're going to share with you our first in-store live musical performance, which is part of a new series we're doing called No More Music. For you viewers at home, just to be clear, it's not no more music, because a world without music would be boring and you would have no fun coming out of your Tivolis. Instead, it's no more music for you to learn about new and up-and-coming artists. So, Brady, maybe you can just tell the viewers a little bit about No More Music.
Yeah, the idea is that while there's a ton of music out there, it's not always easy to discover new music and to go a little bit deeper with the artists and to get to know them and the inspiration for why they create the great music that they do. So that's what we're here to do today. We have an amazing artist kicking off this series and couldn't be more excited to be partnered with Tivoli on this event.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we have Boston's own Aubrey Haddard, singer-songwriter, soul, just songstress. She'll be coming here. We're going to be talking with her, doing a little one-on-one interview, followed by an in-store performance. So we've got a little setup to do. We're going to get to it. We'll check back when we're talking with Aubrey.
Thinking about it coming up and stealing you. Time is moving so slow, but maybe it's just my mind.
Everyone, welcome to the interview portion of No More Music. I am here with our first guest, Aubrey Haddard. Aubrey, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Cool. So, a little of your background. You came on the solo scene in 2016. Mm-hmm. Over the years, you put out a bunch of singles, you put out an EP, full-length album, while continuously playing shows, being your own manager, doing your own business side of it.
Yes.
Last year, you had a wide spread of credibility and critic.
Thank you.
I mean, the stuff I read on
For
online.
better or worse.
No, it was all good. I mean, you had Vanyaland was hailing you as Boston's soul songstress. You had WGBH had like 2018 artists to know.
It's true.
You won 2 Boston Music Awards, one for Songwriter of the Year, one for Vocalist of the Year. Mm-hmm. And then just recently nominated for 3 2019 Boston Music Awards. So
Yeah.
a lot going on for you.
It's been a good couple of years.
Yeah, how's that
for
journey
sure.
been going?
It was pretty quick, like once the ball started rolling, for sure. I think the Boston scene kind of like rallied behind me, you know.
Yeah,
Everybody
they'll do that.
everybody sort of was like, okay, yeah, you do your thing. We're gonna give you this platform now. I was like, okay, great.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it worked out.
Awesome. You attended Berkeley for a while, or for a bit, and you were like studying, and you were working, and you were trying to fit in music.
Yeah.
And it was something that kind of like struck a chord with me because I went through the same thing. And you had this like moment that you were just like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. And you made music a full-time thing.
Yeah.
Which is like, I mean, clearly you knew what wasn't working.
Might not last much longer.
No, but well, I guess the question I'm trying to get into is like, you made that jump, and then that year 1, like you're just going for it. I mean, what did you learn? Things that you didn't know about yourself, about your music, or the things that were easy to overcome, or things that just were like staring you in the face, being like, shit, did I make the right decision?
Well, when I dropped out of school, it was like it just made a lot of sense. It was like super logistical. I think regardless of whether or not you're working, whatever you're doing, if you're in art school and music school and trying to do that art and music, you can only really do it for so long. Everybody has a different capacity for it, for sure. But I think that it does like limit your time more than anything. Sure. And time is precious. So if you're not spending that time creating, you know, is it the best use of your time?
Sure.
But for me, I was working a lot, like you said, and at a certain point, I could either drop out of school and quit my, can I say shitty?
You can say shitty.
Okay. And quit my shitty job and do music full time, or I could stay in school and keep working full time, but not pursue music full time. So it just that was staring me in the face for sure.
Yeah. Well, I always say there's like these rules of 3. Like you can have your work and your love life or your passion, music, and 2 out of 3 things are working at a time. Very rarely all 3 are working. If you do, you probably
You're hitting a jackpot, big time. My friend Justin always says that about gigs. He always says there's work, it's good hang, good money, and good music. And 2 of the 3 got to be there.
Yep.
If you got a good hang and good music, you don't need the money.
True. Very true.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight to this event. I want to start by thanking Paul and the crew from Tivoli for hosting us in this awesome venue. Yes. And I want to thank the record company, Matt and his team, Boston's only nonprofit recording studio, has some amazing plans in the works, already services an incredible need in the community where artists are able to record when they otherwise wouldn't be able to, and it's a super accessible spot, amazing community built around it, and lots of big things happening there. So the record company, we're excited to see what's next, and really honored to team up with them on this. And my name's Brady, and my company is Double Elvis Productions. We produce podcasts, including a forthcoming podcast called No More Music. Hence the name of tonight, and it's really just about bringing artists that you should really know to the forefront, introducing them to you. So tonight we have an incredible artist, Aubrey Haddard, who has amazing music already out, gaining so much buzz in Boston and beyond. And she has a show on November 23rd at the Lizard Lounge, headlining show, lots of new music coming around that. So let's go support her there. But tonight we're lucky enough to have her here in this awesome intimate setting. So give it up.
Hi, everybody.
I almost forgot this feeling to be on the ground kneeling right after my head went through the ceiling. Now I'm just barely dealing, and it's true, it's written all over your face. Got to get out of this place. A bed and white socks and wrinkled lace. I'm guilty of making one or too many mistakes. Now every night I'm to it. I'm a mess, yeah. And every day I get a little more heartless. Well, I'm never by myself, but always alone. And they still my dear telephone. Next cornerstone, my next door neighbors hear my sweet drum, but now every night I'm to it. Hot mess, and every day I get a little more heartless. Well, I should know better than to start writing love letters to someone who would never remember. Yes, I should know better. I should know better than to start writing love letters to someone who would never remember. Yes, I should know by now. I should know better than to start writing love letters to someone who would never remember. Yes, I should know by now. I should know better than to let her know better than
guys at home, it's not no more music, because a life without music would be boring and you would have no love coming out of your Tivolis. Instead, it's no more music as it sounds. It's a series for you to learn.
I'll take that. To learn about artists that you might not know and to go a little bit deeper with them.